later, but yo, Screen Rant just put an article that says that DC is actually outranking the MCU right now.
That's not hard right now.
I guess it's not. They're in a flux right now.
You have
I mean, the comic DC.
It's not even because of quality, to be honest. It's because people have been already down on the old MCU movies after Endgame that they don't expect much. Where now you're here, all eyes on the whole entire new universe, and they're kind of giving you what you want with that one. But honestly, the DCU kind of sucks to me right now.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not
What was
happy
the
with
last
it.
project they had? What, Peacemaker was the last project?
Peacemaker. Garbage.
I don't think it was the greatest ending,
But
but I don't think Peacemaker was garbage though.
It's
a John Cena thing?
Yeah.
I like it.
On its own, great show. I enjoyed it. Right? For the grand scheme of things,
That was right.
Garbage. Because you pulled in Lex Luthor, that was cool. But this universe is a fucking joke.
Well, give them more time.
This universe is a fucking joke. Even Superman is cracking jokes.
But give them more time. Give them say if they can.
I like the Superman movie, but when you give me grand scale, epic, mythological feeling cinema, or even Dark Knight series, when the way it was portrayed on film, everything felt grand. This shit just feels like a comedy special with very colorful effects.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy the content. I still enjoy it, but like my expectations
are
high.
Family filled with the orgies.
It's like how people's expectations right now for MCU. People's expectations are extremely high because look at what Endgame, Infinity War, all these movies gave us. So they weren't ready for the reset phases to build to that new story. They weren't ready for it. So right now, when we getting to, in reality, we got to look at Doom like this is the first Avengers movie all over again.
It is. We haven't had an Avengers movie since Endgame. I think that was one of their biggest issues.
They're not even together. You gotta, the only one, no, they got two separate teams building.
They should have Captain America Civil War this. You give us an Avengers movie disguised as a solo movie. You should have given us Captain America Brand New World disguised as an Avengers movie and use that as an excuse to tie in all these loose story ends that you have from all over the place and bring them into one. Because that was the crux of the Infinity Saga. All these loose ends were always brought back into one. With the multiverse saga, we have all these loose ends, and it's some of them have crossed, but for the most part, most of them haven't crossed over. So we just have these loose stories that are just there. You want?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
I said we was talking to me and Focus was talking about this the other day, and I feel like the MCU actually does, because I'm rewatching the phases now, especially the movies that I felt in the beginning that I didn't really fuck with too heavy. I started rewatching them
from the multiverse.
Yeah, from everything after Endgame, I've been starting to rewatch, and all the pieces are there. The dimensional shifts. What's it called? Not excursions. Incursions. The incursions are happening across multiple movies. We've already seen multiversal characters in multiple movies. The complaint about Kang has already been resolved, and I think if we leave it as it is, it was resolved pretty well. You had the whole Loki shit, then you had the Quantum Verse, And in Loki, it showed that they were hunting down all the Kangs and stopping them across the multiverse. If you want to leave it at that, that's cool. I want him back, obviously, but and the original actor back as him. But
Right.
you know, if they move on from there, is good. So the only thing that I feel is rushed is Doctor Doom, because we got the Fantastic Four movie, so we got their understanding, but all he was an end credit from them. So I feel like um the next Avengers ain't gonna be Avengers movie. It's gonna be a Doctor Doom movie. He's gonna be the main character, like Thanos was in Infinity War,
Yeah.
and it's not gonna
Yeah.
be like the Avengers are gonna be in it, but it's mostly about Doom. They got to do a lot of explaining for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think the pieces are there. It's just everything feels so scattered because it is. The Avengers didn't
Yeah.
exist
There was
until
no.
Captain America and Captain America 3 and Thunderbolts.
Yeah. They gotta definitely do have a lot of explaining to do. I think that multiverse saga wasn't even that bad. I think it was the order in which they released it. If they were release some things in more chronological or in a better order, like the Marvels, like Miss Marvel TV show and the Marvels should have come out within 30 days of each other, not like a year.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Those two shows and that TV show and that movie directly connected. You put a whole year in between that. Like, what do you want us to do with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I mean, that has a lot to do with them churning out TV shows and then them feeling like they flopped or didn't do as good as they wanted or the criticisms behind them. So
yeah,
then they slow down again.
right, right,
So it's like a
right,
gift and a curse. But going back, the TV shows held up the entire like fourth and fifth phase. The
yeah,
movies were some like most of them were decent, but the TV shows is what held it up. And you know, people got their criticisms, whatever. I had a lot of criticisms, but rewatching a lot of stuff is like, you know what, this was a decent movie. I just had different expectations back then,
hmm hmm
you know. So the only thing I would never forgive them for is the fucking the scrolls show. What was that?
They gotta they gotta run that back. They gotta
Secret
put that.
Invasion. That was garbage.
That should have been an Avengers movie. That should have been a whole. I don't even. Yeah, let's just because that is so. Yeah,
And that
yeah,
ends the comic book segment of the show.
right, right.
Let's nip it in the bud right there before we get too angry and because there was a couple misfires for sure, and a
right,
couple,
right.
but that was like the biggest one in the entire like
How do you fumble the
franchise.
scrolls,
I
bro?
think that
That's a
was the
whole side.
biggest. That was the biggest fumble of the entire franchise. I'm talking all
Yeah.
30 movies or whatever it is at this point, all the universe. I think that's the biggest fumble.
Like, because the scrolls could have been a whole. It could have been a scroll saga. Like that could have been a whole by itself. Like,
That should have definitely
yeah,
been like a
yeah,
trilogy because that's a
right.
lot. It's a lot to explain how they came, you know, came and invaded Earth, what they were
They,
doing, how they
they were
corrupted
setting it
behind
up.
the scenes, pitting the Avengers against each other, like becoming the Avengers on the low. There's mad things they could have went into.
Yeah, they rushed that. They definitely rushed that. That the scrolls could have been in the back. The scrolls could have been lurking in the background for like 2 to 3 sagas, and then just when you think everything is cool, they just come boom. But whatever.